Why is it that all the women's colorways are so fire? So the last year has shown us that the one sneaker from Jordan brand that doesn't seem to lose popularity at all is the Jordan 4, with every colorway continuing to sell out. Will that streak continue with this latest pair? My name is Josh, and in this video I'll be reviewing the Jordan 4 Frozen Moments. So these shoes will be releasing August the 26th worldwide for a retail price of $210 or 210 euros. And unfortunately, these are a woman's release, which means that the sizes only go up to a men's 10.5, which by the way is a woman's size 12. Of course, that sucks for me. People like me who have bigger feet, my size is a men's 11. And every time there's a nice women's release like this, I always think to myself, who decided that 10.5 is the cutoff point for women's sizes? I always feel like I'm so close but so far. Hey, but I guess sneaker YouTubers got problems too, right? I did get these in the biggest size possible, the 10.5 men's, and I managed to get them from the Sneakers app. There was an early release a couple of days ago on a Sneakers live event, and these shock dropped during the event. I actually don't think that these are particularly too limited because pretty much any retailer that sells Jordans managed to get these. The big sizes, of course, are a bit harder to come by because they are produced in much smaller quantities, but I think if you have smaller feet, you shouldn't be having too much problems getting a pair in your size for retail. Getting into the sneaker, now these are officially being named the Frozen Moments 4s, and that name actually comes from a Nike ad back in 1997, which featured Michael Jordan driving to the hoop in slow motion to show off what a skilled playmaker he was. What I find funny though is that these sneakers don't seem to be inspired by that ad in any way, but instead it's just inspired by the name of the ad. The ad was called the Frozen Moments, and that's why they've given us this iced out, frosty looking colorway. And to be honest, I don't care what the inspiration was because these are a very, very clean looking pair of 4s. The box of the sneaker that it comes with, nothing special. You get a standard Jordan box here, so moving on. And the shoes actually feature a whole bunch of different materials here. We got Nubuck, suede, as well as shiny leather.
Combination.
In that sense, it's quite similar to those Jordan 4 Crafts that released earlier this year, which was another gray Jordan 4 that featured a bunch of different materials. However, that one was priced at $225 and these are only $210. Not sure why. And I gotta say, I really like the way they chose the different shades of gray. It almost has like a gradient effect because it goes from darker at the bottom to lighter at the top. Let's start off at the mudguard. So the mudguard features this shiny leather. At first, when I saw pictures, I thought this would be patent leather, but it turns out to just be regular leather that has a shiny finish to it. Moving on one layer up, we get some decent suede here, also done in a gray color. I wouldn't say it's the best suede in the world, but I guess it's pretty decent for Jordan brand. And at the top, you have this very light gray Nubuck material. Underneath the cages of the sneaker, you see this black mesh, which I think looks great on the shoe. It's a very nice contrast to the rest of the colorway. But my favorite part of the sneaker by far has to be these chrome wings and also the lace accents. I never know what to call these, lace accents or waffles, whatever you want to call them. You see that chrome finish there as well. Pretty similar to that 2017 Jordan 4 Pure Money. And these really pop, they look great on this colorway. Typically you would think that a fully chromed out wing is a bit much, but on this pair, on this colorway, I think it goes great. The tongue of the shoe features the Jumpman logo in that same shade of gray. And we also get the Jumpman logo done in white on the heel of the sneaker. And that's not the only hit of white. You also get this white or cream color on the midsole of the shoe. And it is also seen on the outsole as well. That cream color here on the midsole, love it. It looks very clean. The rest of the midsole, which is done in gray, also has this glossy paint finish to it, which just adds to that whole frozen or frosty theme of the sneaker. The laces that you get with the shoe, so you get these very light colored gray laces, which kind of match the Nubuck upper of the sneaker. Unfortunately, you don't get any extra laces with this pair, which is too bad because I think a pair of sail or cream laces would have looked great on these. I gotta be honest, I didn't really pay much attention to this release because when I saw pictures of the sneaker, to me, it didn't look that special in pictures. But wow, having these on hand, seeing these on feet, this is such a clean pair of 4s. And honestly, I think this is one of the nicest pairs of 4s to drop this year. I'm actually kind of mad they didn't make these in bigger sizes. What do you guys think? How does the Jordan 4 Frozen Moments rank with the other 4s we've seen drop this year? Of course, I can't really give you guys the best info when it comes to sizing because I ended up getting the shoe a half size lower than my true size. It was the biggest size available and it fits me like I would expect it to fit. Of course, it is a bit snug. Taking off the insole for me still doesn't really solve the problem. It still feels a bit snug for me. Jordan 4s for me always fit true to size, so whatever your normal Jordan 4 sizes, I think you should be fine getting them in these as well. This colorway is fire because I feel like you can rock it in different seasons. In the summertime, you can rock these with some white pants and they look super clean. But also I think these shoes work really well with some black pants because they do have some hits of black on the sneaker already. And I'm pretty sure gray color tops, gray hoodies, everyone pretty much has a pair of those. So I feel like this shoe is something you're gonna get a lot of use out of. And looking at the resale market right now, so the prices you see are a day before the release date. And as of right now, they're not going for a whole lot above retail. Even the bigger sizes are just going for around 60 to 70 euros right now over retail. I do definitely think that these are a bit of a sleeper. The general resale market right now is just quite low, especially for Jordan brand sneakers. So I do feel like it's a great opportunity for those of you who love Jordan sneakers, who love Jordan 4s. If a clean colorway like this released a couple of years ago, you can bet the resale prices would have been a lot higher than they are right now. So I do think for this sneaker at these prices, it's pretty fair. Overall, the Jordan 4 Frozen Moments. I think you really got to see these sneakers in hand to appreciate them. Photos really do not do it justice. They're one of the nicest Jordan 4s dropping this fall. In fact, I definitely like these a lot better than those military red pairs that are supposed to be dropping. There's also rumors that this brown colored suede shoe will be dropping, which if it does, I'd say those were definitely the best 4s to drop this fall. I feel like Jordan 4s never really look bad when you put them in a gray colorway. And out of all of the gray colorways we've seen over the last couple of years, I would say these rank pretty much near the top. They're clean. I wish they made them in bigger sizes. They are, for me, a cop. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I would really appreciate it. The links to all of my socials can be found in the description as well. Thank you guys so much for supporting this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.